This year is the first time in a long time that none of our tomato plants died. Still in here. Gotta trim back some of the dead stuff, but they're growing and starting to put on flowers now. Same thing over here. And even over here. And check this out. It's already putting on fruit. Very cool. Cherry tomatoes. So one thing I've noticed is that if you are in zone 10, like we are, you can pretty much grow tomatoes year round. Well, the plants will stay alive. You're probably not likely to get fruit during the late fall season into winter, unless it's a really warm winter. Like this is a pretty warm winter, even though it's kind of cool outside, we're still getting some fruit. But one tip is that in our zone, like here I have a hillside, so the cold air naturally will come down here, so I'm actually surprised these are not dying from the cold. But one thing you can do is you can take a cutting of your tomato plant. Ideally, you'd want to do it like further down at the bottom, where you can probably see some of those little notches on the stem. Sorry, I can't focus the camera. But those, if you feel bumps on the stem, you'll notice that those bumps will turn into roots, and I have another video covering that. And literally just take a few cuttings and move them to a really sunny spot. Because usually in zone 10, like for instance our front yard is usually where the sun is the hottest and is usually totally sunny and nice and warm in the front, well, relatively speaking for winter, throughout the whole winter season. So the plant itself will stay alive. Unlikely to give you fruit, at least if it does, the fruit growth would be really, really slow and not as voluptuous of fruit as you would have in summertime. But that's a way to keep your tomatoes alive. And then, whenever it's springtime, you can pull them out of the sunny spot and transplant them wherever you want them. And they'll grow throughout the summer and the spring. But yeah, just some tomato tips for today. Have a good one.